the sustenance of life, a basic need and a precious commodity, yet often taken for granted. Life-giving, elemental, essential.
Water is the fuel that any person needs, and you can live without water. Water, it's life itself. In countries like Mexico, in Guatemala, and Dominican Republic, in Kenya, we don't have what we can say like clean rivers or clean lakes. It's totally contaminated.
Improved water supply, by definition, means if you have tap water in your home, that's considered improved water supply, but it's contaminated water.
Just because it's coming out of the pipe does not mean that it's clean. In the United States, we take clean water for granted, but here, you know, clean water is very precious, and that's the way it is all over the world.
Our sons and daughters were getting sick from drinking contaminated water, but we didn't have the money to take them to the doctor. We have to drink the water. People die of thirst all the time. What other choice do we have?
En esta comunidad hay 50 escuelas.
In this community, there are 50 schools. Only 4 or 5 have the benefit of safe water.
Around 60% of the infant mortality is related to contamination of the water.
Bueno, ella se llamaba Solange.
My daughter's name was Solange. She was a very happy child, and at about 9 months, she was a chubby baby. But around 1 year, she started getting sick. We went to the clinic and discovered that she had a parasite. She was in the hospital for a month, but kept getting skinnier and skinnier until she finally died.
There is a gap between what the government can do and what the communities need, and so Healing Waters will jump in and fill in the gap.
And that's really the niche that we're trying to fill, is working in urban environments or large rural communities that already have some semblance of tap water.
We hope that by partnering with the church, that this gives the church the ability to minister to the whole community and impact lives for many years into the future.
La iglesia no tiene los recursos.
The church doesn't have the resources to help the community, but it can be the bridge to bring help, and that is what is happening right now.
We were excited and happy when the pastor told us that Healing Waters was coming. Now we can save the money we have been spending on water. This water project is going to change my family because there will be less sickness and parasites.
Bueno, por la noche de ¿qué sucedió eso?
We were walking home from a Bible study when someone started to shoot. I saw my daughter fall to the ground and she told me, "Mom, I cannot feel my legs." I pulled her shirt up and noticed the bullet hole in her back. When we got to the hospital, they told us she was going to need special operations and therapy. The doctor told us that she would suffer from multiple infections if she did not drink purified water, and her wound was big, so we had to clean it carefully. Because of the pure water that we received from Healing Waters, we were able to keep the wound clean and she never had an infection. And every day, God is healing her more and more.
We can affect the people not just in the health way, but also spiritually. And this is the best way I can think to serve others. And we want to work together with churches to show the community that it's not just water, it's also life.
Antes, la verdad,
When we started going to church here, we met God. We have learned that prayer is very powerful and that God listens.
We really believe God has provided this opportunity for us, and He just keeps opening doors for us to serve in more places.
I want to say to the people of Healing Waters, thank you so much for all you've done for me.
And now I feel so happy because I know I can give my son water that is safe to drink. People have even noticed that he is growing because he's not getting sick as often.
I thank God because He has given us the opportunity to be an instrument of great blessing for these people. And I have no doubt that God sent us with the purpose of helping this community.
It's blessing a whole community, and not just the people that they live now in the communities, but the people that is going to live there in 10 years.
If Healing Waters would continue to do this, I think the benefit will be seen in an amazing ways, and only time and years will tell us how much you impacted the world.
I think that if I had saved water to give my daughter, she'd still be here. I ask God for forgiveness for this because we had a healthy daughter, but now she is gone.